Hey everyone, this is Brian, animal activist, and I think we're live. This is the first time that I've used the StreamYard to go live via YouTube. So we'll see if this actually works. So this is our first test of people that want to share activism testimonies about how you became vegan and why you think other people should go vegan. Now, I don't expect too many people to join today because, like I say, this is just a test. Um, but if you would like to come on here, I'm going to put a link in the comments here, in the chat here, that you can join. Like I say, all you need is a camera. I just posted it in the chat there. And anyone's welcome to join. All you need is a camera, a good internet signal, and a microphone. And yeah, you're welcome to come on the screen, share why you went vegan and why you think other people should go vegan. Now, if you're a non-vegan and you and you think it's okay to consume animals, exploit them, and rip their skins off for clothing and use them for your entertainment and pleasure, let me know. Click the link. You can come on and share your testimony. I'd be happy to chat with you too. So let me start off before I read through the comments. I'm just going to reshare again why I went vegan. Back in 2019, I decided to go vegetarian because it just felt wrong consuming meat. Kind of felt a little guilty that the animal had to die for my pleasure and taste. So at that point in my life, I gave up consuming animal products. I went vegetarian, and it's something inside of you that when you make that big ethical change, you know you've done something permanent. So yeah, I went permanent vegetarian. And then on my mind, I'm constantly thinking, am I causing any harm by eating things like yeast or eggs? Are they alive? Or so I've a little bit of research about eggs and how this world just exploits chickens for their eggs and kills male chicks a couple of hours old. I decided to go, fully vegan at that point. And then just a week later, I started with Anonymous for the Voiceless as an outreacher, organizer, using the Paul Bashir method, holding people accountable approach. And then ever since then, I'm with Topeka Animal Save and going to be doing a protest soon with Vivisection in April 26th. Going to be a march in Topeka. And there we go. So let's move over to the comments here. So I did have some pre-chats with people here, so we'll just skip past them. And Kerry, excited, not today, but I'm looking forward to seeing who comes on the show. Yeah, like I said, maybe not many people will join today because I just threw this together last night and went set the live up for today. But I've decided I'm going to do this every week. So every week, people have a chance to come on the camera and share their testimonies about why they went vegan. And maybe they're having problems in their life with their family members because being vegan and the rest of the family are non-vegan, it does cause conflicts. And I think it's great that we interact and we share, our emotions, our feelings, how we've coped with non-vegan family members. So yeah, this is going to be a great live every week. Maybe we'll change the day to one of my days off, but yeah, live every week. Kerry's a member of the channel. If you're watching and you haven't yet already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, you want to express your opinions or thoughts. I'll definitely and always answer. Yeah, so I was actually contacted today by Vivisection. Vivisection is an animal rights group that does a lot of protesting about the experimenting on animals, and they actually have an annual march in. I think it's going to be in April, the 26th of April. So I actually agreed to take part in that, and we're going to be hosting in the city where I am. The 26th from 2 in the afternoon till about 4:30, with posters, handing out flyers. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be so cool. Yeah, I didn't think many people would jump in. When I created this live event, I should have really pushed it out for next week and then, shared the video of the event to as many groups as you can and pages as you can. Give people time to know when you're on rather than just making it up last night. But that's all cool. Let's do some shout outs for videos. Um, if you're non-vegan and want to go vegan, check out a documentary called Dominion at watchdominion.com. Here it is. Because you're being lied to. Your parents were hiding something from you when you were a child, and now you fell for it. So check this out. It's watchdominion.com. Absolutely free to watch. Don't watch it on your cell phone. Put it up on the big screen, on your computer screen or your TV, and watch it all the way through. The hidden truth might shock you, but the truth will set you free. So, what do you say to people who use Bible quotes to justify eating animals? There are plenty. I've read some parts myself. It definitely says it in the Bible that it's okay. So, yeah, in the past, I would go to Creation Church and look through the video tab, and the pastor there, Craig, has many sermons about interacting with the church that uses some of the scriptures to um, object being kind towards God's creation. And I've found that some of these translations are actually been mistranslated, and Creation Church does a great job of re-explaining the translations and how to deal with objections. For example, there is a scripture that is commonly used when I try and outreach, and some people might say to me, well, it's in the Bible that Jesus declared all food clean. So now the scripture, maybe I'll pull it up in a moment. So the scripture is actually Jesus talking about the ceremonial washing of their hands. He's saying you don't need to do all these. In the past, they used to wash their hands, say a prayer, wash their hands. There was a ceremonial service of the washing of the hands before eating food. So in this scripture, Jesus is actually saying he's not declaring all food clean at all. He's declaring that you don't need to go through all this ceremonial washing of the hands. Because what goes in here goes down into your stomach and then out, the purging. Certainly, it's not declaring all food clean. And actually, in the Geneva Bible in 1599, doesn't even say Jesus declares all food clean. That was added much later in the American Standard Version. So see how some translations can be mistranslated. And then I always quote to people that God's a compassionate, loving God, and don't think He would tell you to kill, right? I think we can be misinterpreted. We can be misunderstood. But yeah, I also when I'm in a conversation with someone who's constantly coming at me with objections from the Bible, at some point you've got to give up because they're just going to go round in circles and round in circles because they're not looking at it from your perspective. They're solid on and stubborn, closed minded, should I say, and will not change. But I never give up on people. Hi, Maureen. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. And who have we got here? And Karen, I say they don't know God then. Yes, that's a great answer. We're on a journey to find God, right? And that's why people study the scriptures, they study the Bible, they want to get to know God. And guess what? Maybe something has put something in there to try and mislead you from finding the truth. I remember, God says we must be like little children to enter the kingdom of heaven. And I know for a fact that little children, wouldn't sacrifice animals for the for blood for the sin. They wouldn't be tricked into that. They wouldn't be tricked into eating animals if you showed them the truth, right? So yeah, let me see. So yeah, I set this live event up just as a test, really. Today, it's been it was just yesterday, right, when I decided to do this. So every week we're going to go live, and we'll definitely set a date and a day for every week. So it's always the same. So anyone can come on right now. You just need a camera and a voice, a microphone, and just share your testimony why you went vegan. If you want to speak more about why people should actually speak up for animals too, you're quite welcome to. And if there's any non-vegans watching that are brave enough to speak up, I'll be respectful. We can have a debate, a conversation on here. You can share your opinions and vice versa. But my goal in the end of today is to share the truth because it's been hidden from you since you were a child. Yeah, I think this is going to work out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And so, Martin, I don't know if and Kerry, I don't know if you folks do any kind of animal activism out on the streets, but check out Vivisection. They're actually doing a worldwide protest in April 26th. If you get in touch with them, I think you can search on like Facebook, Vivisection. And the annual march is going to be on the 26th of April. And they're looking for cities for someone just to host. I think they can provide you with leaflets and posters that have been given from Peter and even videos. And you're just going to do a march in your own city. Um, it's easy. You don't even have to interact with anybody. You're just holding a sign or a poster and just walking through the streets. So yeah, check them out. Vivisection. Oh yeah, that's Karen said. I say I don't know. You don't know God, then. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes often think, oh, well, I'll save this answer for the next one. A troll of truth, Freakshow Central. Oh, hello, troll of truth. Do you believe in reincarnation? Um, yeah, I mean, our thoughts are just a guess, really. Reincarnation. I think it's kind of a guess. The guess is maybe when we die. Who knows? And there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about that we have no advantage over the animals. God breathed the same breath of life into the animals and us, and we'll both turn to dust. And who knows whether we go up or the animals go down? Who knows? So it really is just a guess. I kind of believe. I mean, if it's in karma, if you're cruel to animals your entire life, constantly willing to just eat them and kill them and cause suffering for your taste and pleasure, maybe you're going to be reincarnated into one of those animals, right? And live the life that you caused. It is possible. Where are we at here? Don't have time to march. Going to a barbecue festival. Okay. So, Trial of Truth. Obviously, sound like you're a non-vegan. If you want to share why you think being non-vegan and not showing any kind of kindness to animals and just consuming their flesh is the way to go. I mean, if you're just going to post little stupid things like this, I can just have you blocked. So yeah, you've put here hunting, fishing, bacon, chicken festival. You want to just speak about one thing? The hunting, yeah, for hunters, I think they're cowards 'Cause a hunter goes out and they'll just hunt vulnerable animals. What kind of cowardry is that, you know? Well, animal consumers because I want my choice. Are you saying it's a personal choice? Because I think a personal choice is removed once there's a victim involved. And what do we call it when we kill someone that doesn't want to die? What does that make us? I think it begins with a M. I can't think. What's that word? Kill someone that doesn't want to die. Certainly not a hunter. That's not the word. No. Why don't you go and actually talk instead of being a selfish dumb baby? Well, that's Kerry. Yeah. I'm not going to go ahead and block him just yet unless you have something interesting to say. Give me some kind of evidence why maybe we should be non-vegan. You know, I'm willing to be debunked, should I say? The animals don't get a choice. You steal it from them. Yes. So when we talk about the Ten Commandments, for example, here, when you kill an animal, we're actually murdering the animal. So breaking one commandment, we're stealing their life. There's two heavy ones, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I welcome anti-vegans, to the channel as long as they've got something interesting to say, or eventually, we just block them. So I do give everyone a chance to express their opinions. Don't need to eat animals. Choose to. Well, yeah, I mean, we all have a choice to eat cruelty food or kind. If you put yourself in the animal's position and you was begging for your life, would you want me to say, "Off with their head, show no mercy. I choose to eat them"? I mean, what kind of person are you? It's your choice. That's your personal choice. The way he writes, dropping the I at the beginning is actually distancing himself from actions and belief. Non-vegan for the win. If you want to be vegan, go ahead. I'm not. So yeah, I have a lot of non-vegan friends and colleagues that I work with, and what I try and say to non-vegans, especially you, is that are you closed-minded or open-minded? I'm assuming you are open-minded, or you wouldn't have come to this channel and be searching through a vegan channel, right? So I want you to watch a documentary and then come back and chat with me. A documentary is called Dominion. It's free to watch at watchdominion.com, and then see if that changes things. Um, I'll flick through the rest of your comments here just to see if you've got anything useful to say or any objections that I might agree with you on. Yeah, I see. People do get ashamed, I guess, when the killers. You are not vegan. You pay for animal abuse and murder. Interesting. Oh, no, don't block me. Well, man, I'm gonna have to unless you've got something useful to say. Like, I mean, come up with some objections why we shouldn't be vegan. Like lions eat meat or something. You don't have anything intelligent to say? Vulnerable, that's right. Every piece of meat you eat was killed as a defenseless baby, a child. That's right. Did you know in the dairy industry, they kill male calves, sometimes just a few hours old, brute force to the head, or they just shoot them in the head? Put yourself in their position. Can you imagine being born into a world where you have an execution date? Innocent. Yeah, I think we can be blind to the truth and not care about animals. I mean, when did we stop caring? 'Cause as I know as a child, you would have seen animals being ripped apart before you would have never ate them. Okay. Usually get banned because vegans hate to see us when are you speaking on behalf of someone else? Sounds like it's just you. A vegan Christian channel is where you are choosing to spend your attention is great. I agree, and like I said, I welcome you to the channel. You just need to be, I'm gonna be respectful to you, of course, like I have been, and we do expect this same from you. Um, Ask a question. If you think being vegan and kind to all life is wrong, um, explain why, please. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna hit one more of your comments. Watched Dominion Fox Oven Knives and what the hell, dairy is scary and all that crap, still consume animals and products. Oh, well, I'm sorry for you, my friend. Um, okay. Second here. All right. Sorry, my friend. Goodbye. I think unfortunately, when you ban someone from the group, it does remove all their comments as well. So I just wish he had something interesting to say, some kind of objection. Why? Um, Again, I like to outreach with non-vegans that are open-minded and kind of just even willing to listen just a little bit. So thank you everyone for your comments there. That was a little exhausting, but not willing to. Yeah, the comments are going to look a little weird because we removed his. All meat is a class 2A carcinogen, with processed meat like ham and salami in class 1A carcinogen, exactly like cigarettes and asbestos. Wow, absolutely. Back in the 50s and 60s, they used to run advertisements that cigarettes were healthy for you and it's a great social thing. Turned out to be all lies, right? And it's the same when you see meat advertisements. They're saying, "Oh, it's healthy for you. You need this." It's all lies. There's nothing healthy about eating any kind of meats whatsoever. They're actually loaded with bad cholesterol. All meat, eggs, and dairy are all loaded with bad cholesterol, and your body already produces its own cholesterol and doesn't need an outside source of cholesterol. And this has been confirmed. There's many vegan doctors out there, especially Dr. Greger, being a voice on that as well. Yeah, it was a little exhausting. Some people are beyond approach. Yeah, yeah, Martin. I've been in the streets outreaching before, and Paul Bashir teaches us, anonymous to the voiceless. As you're having a conversation with someone, you've got to try and get them to open up, and speak. And sometimes you can just tell straight away with the stupid comments that they're closed-minded, ignorant, and you just thank them from stopping and let them go. Especially with a comment like, "I like the taste of bacon." When you're showing them slaughterhouse footage. Yeah, same boring stuff. You're right. 100%. The child spends their time posting diagnosis and insultive comments. Yeah, there's many trolls like that float around YouTube. When they leave a comment on one of my videos, in the past I would get emotional to it and just respond immediately. Well, I've learned not to anymore, and take a couple of days and think about it, and then refer them to maybe the documentary Dominion as a last hope. If they are yelling healthy at you, then you can be pretty sure it's not healthy. Healthy food is obvious. It speaks for itself. No one argues with a banana. Absolutely. So God, God created the Garden of Eden. So in England, a garden is like your backyard and your front lawn. In America, I just make this connection. In America, a garden is where we grow fruits and vegetables. So God created the Garden of Eden and put us in there to take care of this, with the animals to take care of this. No one could die. So that's what healthy food is. And it's also written that God wouldn't give you anything bad. He just wants you to eat the healthy food. So why would God change his mind and say, start killing the animals? I'm going to give you bad things now. It makes sense, right? And the other thing about eating vegetables and fruits is no one has to die. I'm not. I'm not doing that act of killing before I eat. There's no blood. There's no screaming. There's no death. We're eating live food from God. There's a difference between live and life. All right, we're at 26 minutes. No one brave enough to share testimonies. That's okay. I'm going to set up another event just like this one next week. I think we will go with Friday, next Friday at 5 p.m. Creation Church is usually at 6 p.m. on Fridays. And then I usually do my service right after that around 8 p.m. So yeah, that works good. Let me see. I have to go back to bed. It's 12:30 at night here. Oh, Martin. Well, thanks for watching, my friend. And Kerry and Karen. They're the only names that I see in the comments. Maybe there's other people watched. So thank you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below if you want to get in touch. If you're a non-vegan, you've got objections that you think might be valuable or important, and maybe being vegan is the wrong thing. Kindness is wrong. Maybe leave a comment below. I promise I'll be respectful and answer. But thank you for everyone watching, and I'll see you guys. Creation Care Church Friday. Check them out. Go to Facebook, YouTube, search for Creation Care Church. Click on the live tab, and I think there's a video in there for Friday. You can click on notify me and subscribe to them. I'm going to be there. They're going to be live, and you get a chance after Craig's 30-minute service. You get a chance for the last 30 minutes to chat with them. Craig's been studying the Bible for years, well versed. Is it pretty much an expert on talking about how to deal with objections from the Bible too. So good night, everyone, and thank you. Take care, my friends.